before the game. Not worried about early scoring since you guys have been shut out twice at home. What do you feel from the guys on the bench?
You know, fairly tight till they scored that first goal, and then the crowd gave them some cheer bubbles. We relaxed after that. But it's pretty much the same kind of effort we've been getting. So there wasn't anything out of the ordinary, and then got on a roll, got a good feeling, started doing a lot of good things right for a while, and then it gets to 5-0. No coaches have fun after that. You know, it's just good one. I mean, this is a perfect game for you guys not to talk to me. There's not much I want to ask.
Sometimes the coach shuffles the lines and it doesn't work. Sometimes.
Yeah, I'm not sure how much it had to do with anything really. I mean, I thought we played a pretty good game. I do think that you know, Skinner and Stahl can do some good things. Some things we'll have to be careful about who they play against. But probably Sutter's line and Matsumoto's line were the real difference in the game. And we didn't change those lines a whole lot, so they were the difference makers.
Talked to you yesterday about the forecheck a little bit. Rosie's in there on DPH and I guess the scouting report is he likes to hold on and play with the puck a little bit.
We try to get to the goalies as quick as we can, force them to move the puck. But overall, how much speed you bring through the neutral zone defines your forecheck, how well you're able to get in on, how physical you can be, and we had a little more speed today.
That's another
recurrence.
Yeah. I don't know the significance of it yet. He was cleared to play and fine, and then got hit again. So we'll see tomorrow.
Matsumoto got the first one, then he got another one.
Yeah.
And I know he's not on a scoring line, but he showed he can do two of them. That had to be a good feeling as a coach.
Good for him. He had a very good camp, and because of his camp, put himself in position for the call-up. And the 2 goes to center. We have one via Patty Dwyer to the wing. But on his first goal, you know, the really good play was made at his own end. He stayed under Tom Kostopoulos and under the ice and took the breakup pass and then fed it and went to the net and timed it right. But the really good parts that he's not going to score 2 every night, but if he can do that and play well in his own end, and we can take some pressure off Stahl's line and some of these other lines to have to play 22 minutes every night, and we can use that line. And Kostopoulos and Samsonov are veteran guys; they've got experience. So yeah, I like that line, like what they did. Not just because he scored 2, we played them a lot. They were running 4, and we've played enough hockey that it was good for us to be able to run 4 to have some legs for the weekend.
Sergey's been kind of all over the map line-wise. He kind of got you going tonight.
Yeah, he has, and I thought, you know, in Philadelphia, he had his effort was there. He had a real difficult time with the puck, and it's more of a statement of, you know, what kind of veteran we think he is, that you can put him to that line, and he comes out with some energy, and instead of, you know, wondering how offensive he's going to be able to be with those 2 players, it turned out very, you know, and good for him.
Is Jay under orders to shoot more because he seems to be shooting more? He's got a heavy shot.
All our defense are. We've got to get pucks straight to the net. Usually, if our defense are shooting more, it's because our forwards have done a good job changing sides, drawing their 5 defending players down and opening up the points. When we're not getting point shots, it's usually not our defenseman's fault, or our forwards haven't done enough to open them up.
Coach, how big was it?
Well, let's see how the next 5 goes. It's all good on the bench, you know. It was good for us. I don't want to go through that first period. Need one. Because then it does. I didn't feel it was a real problem. I mean, I know it's talked about, but we played hard, had good chances. I don't think our schedule set us up for a lot of energy at home in the first 2 games. But it was good because then you don't have to talk about it anymore. And score 7.
Kill off the 5-on-3.
That was great.
In the game too.
Well, and I almost thought the first 10 seconds of that 5-on-3, 20 seconds, it was a little tense, quiet. And then Sutter blocks a shot, the crowd goes nuts, and all of a sudden, the 3 guys in the ice got a lot of energy. They're laying their bodies down. I thought the fans had something to do with that. They got up going, and our bench got up, and then Stahl won a huge face-off there. So that was critical.
When you called timeout, why then, and what did you say?
Well, I didn't love the way we started the 3rd period, but it was something you have to learn. I mean, we have to learn. We've got a new team, we've got a young team, and you have to play that 3rd period with some confidence, not just screaming at them to get to play hard, but play with some confidence and make plays and put passes on the tape instead of chasing the puck all night. And I also thought it was a real good time for our veteran guys to stand and just play a real simple, basic hockey game and everybody follow it. So I wasn't screaming at them. I was just defining what I thought should be the way the game. Well, I just want to make sure it was a big bench. But no, it wasn't. It was. You have to have an awareness of what's going on. We had the lead, and we should be comfortable there, and we should do no things that make us uncomfortable, and we were late getting the pucks, and we weren't stopping, we weren't banging, and then we got back at it a little bit.
Coaches, when you explode for 7 goals like this in one game, is it something that has any carryover effect, or is it just like a loss where you kind of?
We have two parts to it. It's a reset button, because now you got to let all those good feelings go. But anytime you can get as many players score, Tulosti gets a goal. You know, I mean, he still was carrying the thought somewhere of that post he hit against Pittsburgh, and that's in his head. So now he's got one. Mats Mold's got lots of confidence. It's good for Sutter to get another one after he gets 2 in the first, and then he win a stretch. So goal scoring is always good. It makes players feel good about themselves. I mean, we are an energy team, and if we have good, positive feeling and lots of energy, then we're a good hockey team. And you don't want to have a lot of guys sitting too long without scoring.